Everyone, I hope that you're doing really well today. Today I'm coming to you with my week in review. Yes, it's Friday. Don't be confused. I know, I keep switching it up. Friday is my goal. It's just that it's always been hard on Friday, but I'm just going to put forth more of an effort to do it on Friday because that makes sense. You know? Anyway. So, welcome to Friday's Week in Review. So by now, I hope that you all have seen my declutter video, part 2, foundation. If you're interested in that sort of a thing, some people aren't. I totally understand. I felt pretty bad in that video, not like I was depressed or anything, but I was just kind of embarrassed that I had let so many things get away from me. I guess it's kind of a kick in the pants and saying, you know, wake up and shop with a purpose. I think that's going to be my motto for the new year. Shop with a purpose, not just to buy. Shop, which I've done so much better this past year, like 85% better, not counting the BeautyByTrish sale. That was all intentional. For the gist, the whole year I did so much better, but a lot of those foundations dated back to a very dark time for me when I did just shop to buy. So shop with a purpose. That's my motto for 2018. Join me. Okay, anyway, before I start self-tanning, because there's a couple foundations that I need to try that I need to self-tan for, but before I do that, this is one that I really feel that I can't mix with other foundations. This is Sephora's Perfection Airbrush Foundation. I have said before that I didn't think I would buy this. I just didn't reach for it. It's because I self-tan and then I don't. And then there's the gradual decline. There's the gradual incline with self-tanning. So this isn't, like I said, a foundation that you can really mix to get your correct color. I guess you could, but I really think you'd be wasting a lot more than you use. My favorite way to apply this is to, I used this morning, is to spray it on my beauty sponge and then stamp it on my face. I get a better coverage. It's not as messy. This would be way too messy, so I do like to do it that way. You can use a brush also, but you're going to get more of a sheer coverage. If you're into sheer coverages or medium coverages, then that is the way I would suggest you do it. This is a very buildable foundation. It works beautifully. Like, I used it in Get Ready With Me earlier, and I was talking about something, and you know, those emotions, things are going through your head, and I think I put like 5 applications of this on. It builds nice. But it looks great on your skin and it lasts all day. This bad boy, I've been using this a good bit this week. I'm going to pinch my finger. Once again, these, I would have been okay if we would have cut down on some of the, like these two collars are real close. These collars are kind of close. Eliminate a row of collar and make the contour collars a little better, a little wider, and this would be an awesome palette. The pigmentation's there with everything. Pretty sure I've used everything so far. It wears beautifully. It lasts. I just really do love this. Everything that's on my face is from this palette today. I have also really enjoyed this week. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Blush Sex on Fire. Just so you know. The compact's beautiful. I mean, the presentation is beautiful, but this color, look at this. Beautiful. I just take my brush. This isn't the brush I use on anything. You swirl it around. You swirl it around the outer color, pop it in the middle, and then you apply. It's beautiful. Lasts all day. It gives you this beautiful flush to your cheeks. Like you did just have really good, yeah. Anyway, I try to be so careful the way I say things because, number one, I don't want to be disrespectful to anybody or make anybody uncomfortable. And I always try to keep in my mind, if my granddaughter was sitting on my lap, would I be okay watching myself? That's kind of, yeah. Okay, I found it. I thought I threw something the other day, but I didn't. Did also use this bronzer. This is Becca's Bronzed Bondi. Oh, this is beautiful. beautiful. This is beautiful. It almost is like you're applying a cream. I mean, it is just so soft and creamy. It's almost like you're applying a cream to your face. It just feels so luxurious. It's beautiful. It lasts all day. This is a beautiful bronzer. It truly is. And it is matte. If you like matte bronzers, then this could be one that you might want to visit. I have been using, and I probably mentioned this to death too, but a lot of people have made comments because I do a double setting spray. I usually do one to mesh the powders together so I don't have like cake face, and then I do another one for long wearing. When I use this, I only have to use this. This is Mist and Fix 2. Best way I can, and I've described it this way before, if you take MAC Fix Plus and the way it just melts everything together so your face looks flawless and not powdery, it just gives a softness. You take MAC Fix Plus and the Urban Decay All Nighter to make this last all day. And it's like they put both in a bottle and they said, here, this is the best setting spray you could use if you like both of those things. So, and another awesome thing is this sleeping mask. Laneige, but it is a lip sleeping mask, and it is like you're putting liquid silk into your lips. It's very, very balmy. It comes with this cute little spatula that just hugs your lip. You just take a little bit in. It takes a very small amount. Take a little bit in, put it on your lips, go to bed, and you wake up with full, very hydrated, very moisturized lips. I really have enjoyed this, and this is going to last me until the next VIB sale. So it was the Saturday after Black Friday. So this past Saturday, I was at Target, and they still had some of these Profusion items on their end cap. I thought they would probably sell all out, but they still had a few. I picked up the Profusion Eyes, a 9 color eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like. I picked up the Profusion Amber Eyes, and this is what it looks like. I picked up the Profusion Mixed 9 matte and metallic eyeshadows. Packaging is super cute. It has a nice mirror right there. And the Blush and Bronze. This is the one I really wanted. They were buy one, get one half off. Yeah, so quickly, because it's not going to take long. This I've enjoyed. I've continued to use this, and I've enjoyed the bronzers and the blushes. So far, it's fine. This guy, the Profusion Mixed Metals, it came with a pencil, a brush, and the brush was decent. This is the pencil. Very hard pencil. I didn't care for it at all. I can't find the brush that came with it. It also came with an eye primer. I'm sorry, I just had some kind of a coughing fit. It also came with an eye primer that when I smelled it, it smelled like straight up chemical. Nasty. It was not going on my eyes. No way. I actually videoed doing a look with it. I did it yet. And I don't know, it was nasty. I had to completely wipe it off and start over. The colors went on beautifully. I mean, they are beautiful colors. When she went to blend, oh my gosh, and so much fallout. So during the video, I wiped it off and started again, and I pulled this out and I used this, the Amber Eye one, and it went fine. It's what I had on in my foundation declutter video. This is what was on my lid, and then I used these guys. This was my transition color, and these guys were my deepening crease color. It wore nice. It wore nice most of the day. I have no real complaints about this. I've used it once, so I will try it again. This one, I have not used this one yet, but the colors look very promising on this. This is the 9 color eyeshadow palette. So yesterday I pulled this back out because I loved this green. Both of those beautiful colors. So I went in, I did my transition color, my crease color, and then I just took this green and I primed and I packed it on my lid. It looked beautiful. I took my e.l.f. crease brush, very gently blended the edges just to smooth them out a little bit. It did fine. Within 5 hours, the color from here down to right about here was just crumbling away. Like I had a gap with nothing. It was very creasy. Excuse me. It was very creasy. It was not flattering at all. I would definitely pass on this one. The packaging's beautiful. It feels very substantial. But the way that these work, and I really do try to make products work. Before I come on and say anything negative, I really do try to make products work. And lastly, and I'm going to say this without getting all emotional, but lastly, this week I had a huge surprise and I hit over 4,000 subscribers. And I never thought 4,000 people would even slightly consider me interesting. So you all mean so much to me. You have no idea. And I don't take any of you for granted. I appreciate every single one of you, whether you give me a view, a comment, a thumbs up, a thumbs down, whatever it may be. I appreciate you and everything that you bring to me. So many of you have told me that I inspire you, when in fact that you all inspire me, and know that I appreciate you and I love you. I truly do. So thank you so much for blessing me with your time and your attention and your support. Thank you so much. I hope that you all have a wonderful day. Have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next video.